When I go to the hospital for anxiety, the woman next to me stares at the tattoos on my arm while patting the butt of her baby. Face hung like a parting room, the whole room smelling of syrup, the way the Village Inn smells when you stagger in at 2 a.m. for fries because nothing else is open. My mind on hyperspeed, staring at a blood box and a laundry bag bursting open with one-size hospital gowns, imagining the one they pulled off of his body. With everything that came out of his spirit clinging like a wine stain, I feel eyes at the back of my head pulling out strands of my green hair like shells from the sand. I can't stop looking at this baby as it gasps and swallows and chews on the bottle, eyes slowly closing and opening again, how the sound was as rhythmic as the breathing machine that looked like a tiny accordion next to my father's hospital bed. I dreamt it singing his insides a song where I counted as it rose and fell, Family Guy ironically subtitled in the background. I hold on to his hand, thumbing the ridge of his nail like a pocket worry stone. How unsettling it is that no one just comes out and says it, that here you are just waiting. The relatives you haven't seen since you were 11 whispering as they pet him like a child, "You can go now." Taking shifts for sleep, I waited till they were gone to tell him they didn't mean it. Ask me now what my religious preference is. I say none, knowing that's only information they need. If you die here, my anxiety worsens. I fantasize about punching the hospital director that kept entering the room and asking how we were doing, his chest's double-sided saloon doors swinging open, his heart in the palm of my hand still beating, helping us all recite the Lord's Prayer, a prayer too boring for my father. I think about how long it took my brother to cry until the breathing tube was being pulled out of his mouth, and how he opened his eyes, took a big breath, and blew it back at the ceiling like a sigh of relief. I am driving home now. 2 days worth of pharmaceuticals that are supposed to help me forget that the ticking inside me might suddenly stop and no one will know what to do about it. A save-the-date card for a low-income therapy appointment that I never intended to keep and will probably end up canceling a few days before because something came up. We left him covered in a sheet. The hospital director eager to put his organs on ice, the blue iris of his eye already spoken for. I see the moment he gets put in the elevator and taken to the basement. The nurse who looks like a drill sergeant, who was always rushed, how quick they expect death to move when they know you don't have any health insurance. I sit passenger, my mother driving us all home, no one saying anything, the radio hum in the background with the popular song at the time. Alright, already the show goes on all night to the morning with dreams so long. Anybody ever wonder when they will see the sun now? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Thank you.